I'm Gabrielle Pantera. I'm here with Becky Bassham of Edge Neurofitness.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
God, I'm good. Tell me what we've got in front of us.
This is Edge Neurofitness. I am a brain trainer, okay?
You can train my brain?
Yes.
So I can remember things?
Yeah, exactly.
Finally.
Very cute. Look, Ma, no hands. This video game is controlled using only brainwaves. Some brainwaves make the truck move left, others right.
Finally.
I take health and wellness to the highest level, to the brain, where everything starts, because everything's connected here.
Okay.
Do you want to think better and feel better?
Yeah.
Well, some people use chemicals. They throw chemicals at the brain to feel better and think better, neurotransmitters. Other people hire trainers and coaches to push them around and get them motivated. Some people go to counselors and therapists and they just talk about all their problems till the cows come home.
I don't like any of those things.
Me neither. And none of it really fixes anything, okay? I have 3 children, grew up with ADHD, tried everything, medication, counselors, therapy, everything, parenting classes, like, oh my gosh, these kids aren't responding. About 3 years ago, I found this neuro-feedback training. It was life-changing, okay?
Okay.
This is health and wellness at the highest level because everything starts in your brain.
Okay.
Okay, so what we do is we use EEG biofeedback, otherwise known as neurofeedback training.
Okay.
We attach, or not attach, we just paste electrodes to your head,
Okay.
to your scalp.
Okay.
Everything's connected to the brain, so there's a place for everything. Right?
Okay, and as I see right here, we've got things,
these are
we've
the
got it
electrodes.
labeled.
They're little microphones. These are all the EEG sites. They all have different things. If you want to work on memory, focus and concentration, maybe motor skills. I work with people for peak performance training, athletes.
Okay.
Also, I have worked with stroke victims.
Oh, that would make
Had a
sense.
gentleman, he was completely, last May, had a stroke, took out the left side of his temporal cortex. He lost all of his motor, paralyzed on the right
Motor
side.
skills, right.
Completely paralyzed on the right side. Started working with them twice a week. Lo and behold, after about session 6, it doesn't happen overnight. Most people find relief right away, but it takes some time to establish a new healthy. It's kind of like traffic flow on the information superhighway.
Right.
It creates new patterns. Took a while to get this way. It takes some time to create new patterns. But this gentleman, it was such a miracle. He was sent home, basically told, you have no hope. Entire right side was paralyzed. Session 6, I'm not kidding you, he lifted his arm up off the pillow for the first time. It was like late August, early September.
Oh, wow.
Lifted his arm about 6 inches off the pillow. When they put him back in bed, he flexed his knee. He moved his leg.
Oh, wow.
Over a period of time, he began to get more motor movement. He could stand on both legs.
Oh, that's
weight bearing on both
fantastic.
sides. We got him to where he could kind of get up and, even with assistance, get up and down out of the wheelchair, from the bed to the wheelchair, even into the car. For the first time, could go to outpatient physical therapy.
Oh,
He's
that's
now walking. He's not
fantastic.
all better, but he has hope. I'm done working with him. We tuned up his brain. We lifted his depression because he was just hopeless
Oh,
and helpless.
yeah, I would be too at something
This
like
is
that.
life-changing stuff.
Wow. Okay, what if your speech is impaired?
Absolutely. That was another thing we were doing with this gentleman. One of my first clients was actually an actor. He was an actor, dancer, and he was having some trouble with, he had a habit issue, okay? That's brain self-medicating, okay?
Right.
It's all about stuff. And then he was having some trouble with his verbal delivery. He needed his lines to just kind of roll off effortlessly. So I started working with him. Lo and behold, after about session 10, he had this epiphany. We were working on verbal expression, right? Had this epiphany that he could sing. He auditioned for his first singing part and got the lead role.
Wow.
It's
That's
just
wild.
amazing. That's why we unlock your brain's potential. Everything's connected to your brain. Can I fix everything, cure everything? No. But I can show your brain where it's at with this EEG biofeedback.
Okay.
Everything is controlled from the EEG, controls the screen here. You get, this is the feedback. You watch the screen.
You watch the screen
your
for the
brain
feedback.
Picks up on subtle visual special effects.
Okay.
You get auditory feedback. You also get tactile feedback as you sit in this comfy chair. You hold the bear and the bear will vibrate as your brain synchronizes and tunes
that's
into whatever
wild.
frequency we're training. The bear will vibrate. So you get 3 kinds of feedback. It's powerful information for your brain, figures everything out, begins to regulate and stabilize. And guess what? When your brain is regulated and stabilized, symptoms and issues just begin to melt away.
Oh, we like that.
feeling.
Now how can we get this to the masses?
Okay. You can go to my website,
Okay.
edgeneurofitness.com.
Okay.
All the information is there.
Okay.
You can come see me. If you're out of the area, you can go to, there's links on my website to hook you up to another website. You can click on find a provider, put in your zip code, and you can find somebody in your area who does that. But I have an office in Orange County in Irvine,
Okay.
Inland Empire in Corona, have an office in Arizona and Lake Havasu City. And I also do for people who are disabled and they can't get out, or like if there's multiple people, say we want to do some corporate, high power
Corporate training. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah.
Over the summer, I worked with a family. There were two moms. They were friends. Between the two of them, they had 5 kids. Kind of on the wild side, very disruptive in my waiting room. So I said, you know what? You guys all get together. 2 afternoons a week, all summer long. I worked with the family, just went to them. Got them all ready for school.
Oh,
Grades
that's
came up.
fantastic.
We got a 13-year-old ADHD girl off her Concerta. She was off medication.
Oh, that's
getting A's in
fantastic.
summer. This is life-changing stuff. Worked with an autistic little girl.
Okay.
Got her communicating.
Oh, that's
Everything,
wonderful.
Speech, emotions, focus and attention.
It
Even
is. It's all in your brain. Yes.
Headaches and migraines, insomnia, that all happens in your brain. So we just put the electrodes on your head, depending on what you want to work with. It's
I love it.
powerful.
Now,
Just-
one other thing, Facebook and Twitter.
Oh, yes, Edge Neurofitness.
Okay,
On
fantastic.
Facebook and Twitter is Edge Neuro.
Okay, that makes sense. Got to be a little shorter, just a little bit. Fantastic. This is wonderful. I actually know a few people who could use this.